Stadium here in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as here guys are ready to do battle between the Washington football team and the Arizona Cardinals. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Breeze now. This is Butler making the catch. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Check 13. Check 13. No. Off. Back 51.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson. On 2nd down, Kamara.
34-yard line.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
We're good. Ready. 25, check 25.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. They'll roll him out right. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They run. It's Kamara going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Here's Rodgers. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now Breeze finding Kamara. It'll be a gain of 4, and they're going to face a third down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now Breeze. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
3-yard line.
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. On first down, Breeze. That's complete, Okuebuda. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Now Breeze again to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, but it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LREs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residence.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Easy. 56 the mark. 56 is the mark. Quit talking about it.
Well, again, they'll throw with Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up third and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Bring it. Bring it. Never mind 52. Right 52. Bound to lose one.
Breeze to throw again. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead.
For the extra point.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Washington.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Rodgers now on first down. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they will score. It's a pick-6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Douglas. This short throw caught by Goddard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. He'll find the rookie from Oklahoma, CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Washington.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. They go screen. This is Ingram. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Vita Vea on the stop. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. The pass complete. It's Bird. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. That is caught at the 7. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and goal.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. They'll look to run with Moss.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Zach Moss
with his first career NFL touchdown.
And Washington able to make this a close game again.
And that one makes it 14-7.
Is good. Makes the score Cardinals 14, Washington 7.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. On the counter, here's Kamara. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
22-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. That ball complete to Isabella.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line.
34-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Breeze now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Opposite. You're not ready. Check 4. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Slam.
Again, it's Breeze. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Cooper, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Their own 25-yard line.
out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Rodgers. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. Throw caught here by Bird. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Rodgers' pass intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Set to kick off.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
It's a gain of.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she remember she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive to do what I does. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some.
Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up
between the Washington football team
and the Arizona Cardinals. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. This is brought in at the 21. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Their own 28-yard line.
Down, Rodgers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And 1 yard to go.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. Play action. Rodgers. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Well, it's just been an aerial attack all the way downfield, and they're putting it to the defense in a big way right now. What do you think, partner? Do you now run the football? Because they're in a pretty good spot already at the outer edges of a field goal.
But, like you always tell me, you're still far enough away from the end zone that a pass could be a good option here, too.
You know, we always talk about running the ball until people take it away from you. I don't see any reason to stop throwing it until they take it away from you as well.
Well, the early returns here on the opening drive, though, solid. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Rodgers again now. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to... Now look out, Rodgers. Lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. Some guys just have a knack for creating turnovers. He's got a little bit of that going. He forced a fumble last week. Another one there.
And it just drives teams crazy because they realize that certain guys, as you said, have that knack, and they're trying to keep them away from the action, away from the ball. But the best ones have that overwhelming desire, that overwhelming need to get to the football and make it happen, and that he does.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
First down.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out.
But warm-up QB, too. Let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take him downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Mark Ingram. His first touchdown of the new season.
And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead.
Now the try here for the extra point.
It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Washington 7, Cardinals nothing. Time ball.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position, maybe. Turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. Second and 10 now from the 27.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Hey, check. Level. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight.
To throw is Breeze.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Going deep this time for Miller. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
Rodgers pass.
12 yards is the pickup there, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Flush to his right. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers, eluding the pressure right. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
And they run the option on 2nd down.
Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Now a guy who missed the last 2 full seasons, it's Jerick McKinnon.
Yeah, boy, that hole closed quickly, and I don't think McKinnon got there.
A loss of a yard.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Cardinals.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe...
And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down.
18 on the play. First down, Washington.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
At the 5-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Slide.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Complete to Dallas Goedert.
Dallas Goedert there to make the grab.
And Washington has taken the lead.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. We have 21, 51, 51, 51.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going up top for Miller. He's got a man, complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A huge play there for Arizona. 48 yards. He completes this into the hands of Miller. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Amari Cooper. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. And he's able to put it through.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
It will take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
56.
To throw again, Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ingram. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 40.
13 yards there and a Washington 1st.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
1st down.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
That's where we are.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Demarcus Robinson there to make the grab.
And Washington has taken the lead.
His kick is
a lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
51, Mike 51. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Shotgun now for Breeze. He's going to fire one deep left. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 12. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 41 yards.
12-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
1 yard gain.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
11-yard line.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? Hey, easy. You think you gonna get this? Bring it, guys.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Sam Martin set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They go play action here on 1st down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor.
11 yards. It's 2nd down.
After the sack on 1st down, Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, is starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another strong game. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And Washington has taken the lead. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on out to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Responsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message to the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession, you a mess. You ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down the air in the scene. I'm just like a cheetah prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, well, touch the driver's sauce, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean nothing still. I mean, I'm walking with some money, man, I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like I'm fulfilling